Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So before we get started with the blush video, I just want to point out my background is a little bit different. I rearranged my makeup room / office, so this is what I'm working with right now, and I hope that the video quality is good. It is a little bit different of a placement, so I'm just trying to obviously figure it out as we go, and I am using more natural daylight as like a main light, and I am using my Diva ring light, and then I do have one studio light up here so to help light that part of the room. So I am so excited about my new setup because I have my vanity table here, and I just love being able to film and having my vanity set up right here versus having a different filming little station, you know. So anyway, before we get too much into that, I just wanted to call that out. It's a different background. I'm also super excited for this video because I'm doing it in a collaboration with my friend Chelsea from Chelsea Garay. It's actually Gary, but I always want to pronounce it really fancy, so I just say Chelsea Garay. Anyway, she is my good girlfriend. I've gotten to know her over the past couple months, and I just think she is a doll. She is so sweet and so genuine, so I'll have her video linked below. She's also hosting a trunk show for Stella Dot right now, so I will have her trunk show link online down below, and you can go over and shop her trunk show. And there is no better time to shop Stella Dot than right now during the month of June, because for every $50 you spend in June, you do get $25 back in what they call dot dollars. So basically from July 9th to July 13th, just make sure to check the details for the actual dates. I'm pretty sure those are the right ones, but for every $50 you spend here in June, you do get $25 back in July. So it's basically like you purchase now and then you get half off of your order next month. Okay, so now let's get on to my top favorite summer blushes. Let me just tell you, I had a little bit of anxiety when I was trying to pull my blushes together for this video, because you guys know that I love blush. I mean I love all makeup, but it was really hard to narrow it down. And when Chelsea and I first started chit-chatting about this video and how many we should do, I'm like, let's do 5, because otherwise my video would probably be super long, and hopefully this one isn't super long, or if you like long videos then maybe that's good. But anyway, see, here we go, getting off topic. Anyway, I narrowed it down to 10, and it was hard. So let's go ahead and jump in, and what I'm going to do is just actually talk about the blushes. I'm going to show them to you as we go, and then at the end I will zoom in and I will do close-ups of the blush in the pot or in the pan, and then I will do swatches all at the end so I can compare them, and I'm going to try swatching them on the back of my hand, like right there. So we'll just see how that goes. So let's get started. First up is the Balm Blush in Hot Mama. The packaging is so darling, of course. This is just a beautiful kind of corally, bronzy with some gold sheen in there. Hot Mama blush by the Balm, and you can get this at Kohl's. You can order it off of thebalm.com. I think that's their website. Otherwise, you can wait every couple months. This does go on Haute Look, which is a flash sale site, and then you can get this for about, I would say 10 to 12 bucks. Alright, so next up is Dallas it's a bronzer. I think they call it a bronzer. No, it's a box blush. Anyway, it's by Benefit, and it's in this cute little box formula or container, and it has a horse on it, which is kind of fun and cute, and then you just open it up and it's a little square like that. I love this blush because it's a matte blush, and you can wear it with shimmery bronzer or pack on the highlight when you're wearing this, and it doesn't compete, so it's not too much if you want to do really shimmery bronzer or shimmery highlight. That's what I love about this. And it's just this, it's like a bronzy rose color, and it's just so beautiful and perfect for summer. I really love shades that are more like just bronzy, rose, bronze, and just kind of glamazon is the word that I think of. But you know the look that you would get when you've been out in the sun all day and you got a nice little tan going, but maybe your cheeks are just a little bit pink, although I don't recommend that because the sun is not very good for you. Anyway, okay, so next I'm going to show you the 2 blush picks that I have from MAC. I have Margin, which is a frost finish. Now this is more of it's almost like a tan with a little bit of like a peach, not really coral to it, but a little bit of pink, and it's just beautiful. The frost finish is so stunning, and it just really lights up your cheeks and just makes you look sun-kissed and just bronzed but natural. And don't let the frost finish of this one scare you away because it's so beautiful. Kind of similar but not really, and a little bit more on the actual bronze side compared to Margin would be Sunbask or Sunbask. This is a sheer tone shimmer blush, which is one of my favorite formulas by MAC just because it's really easy to work with. I mean, they're really similar as far as just like the finger swatch. This is Sunbask and this is Margin, and then I'll show them to you side by side. So this one is Sunbask and this one is Margin. So you can see a little bit more of a reddish undertone, more of like a pinky beigey tan color. I'm terrible, you guys know I'm terrible at explaining colors, but I mean, you can see for your own eyes. So I just think these both are so beautiful and just really that, it's just the look of health that it will give you. You know, it's not gonna be like the brightest cheek on the block or like the most hot pink, which I do have one that we'll get to, that is a hot pink, but they're just beautiful. And you can really skip a bronzer with them. Sometimes in the summer, you know, you might want to be a little bit lower maintenance, but if you wanted to do a blush rather than a bronzer, then these are some great picks. Alright, next up is also one that's just going to give your cheeks the most healthy, like, bronze look, and it is Nars blush in the shade called Luster. It's supposed to be, or it is described as an apricot shimmer, I think, something like that, but it really is just like a, I mean, it's definitely pulls more tannish with a little bit of apricot. I mean, that is a great way to describe it. Sorry, I'm distracted because now I have the window. I swear. Oh, I can't stop looking outside. I feel like this video is a train wreck already. That's okay. Anyway, Nars Luster is so beautiful on the cheeks in the summer. Just so healthy and just beautiful looking, and it doesn't look very special in the pan, but let me tell you, it's so beautiful on the cheeks. It really is. Definitely check it out next time you're at a Sephora or anywhere that they sell Nars. Next, I have the Cheek Pop by Clinique in Ginger Pop. And the packaging, if you're not familiar, it's so adorable. It's like a little flower, and it's just the most beautiful ginger, oh my goodness, ginger shade. It's almost a little bit reddish brown beige undertones in there, and it's just beautiful on the cheeks. I'm actually wearing two of my blush picks on my cheeks right now, so I'm going to wait and save those for last. So this one is Luminoso by Milani. You guys know, probably you know, it's like a super duper favorite, especially on YouTube. Looks like that. It's just a peachy tannish color. And the packaging is a little bulky, but it's a baked blush. Has a tiny bit of sheen to it, but nothing like disco ball-ish at all. So it looks like that. It's marbleized, and it really is an amazing drugstore product, and it's just beautiful on a tan. I mean, all these are beautiful on a tan because usually we get a little bit tan in the summer, whether it's, you know, from being outside more often than not, or in my case, a nice fake tan. Next, I have a cream blush, and this is by Julep, and it's in the shade called Peony, and they just come in these little tiny square things like that. It's a hot pink. This is the most beautiful, like, flushed look, like the most natural look you can get on your face or on your cheeks if you blend that in with like a dual fiber. I like the e.l.f. small stipple brush. Let me see if I have one. I think a lot of my brushes are by the sink ready to be washed, so I don't have one in front of me. But this is seriously so beautiful, and I love to layer these. They're actually called the cheek tints. So I mean, basically it's a cream blush, and it looks so natural and just like the most beautiful naturally flushed face, and especially with a tan. I mean, this one's beautiful in the winter on fair skin because it really does give you that really natural, like I just ran up a flight of stairs type flush on your cheeks. But this one is exceptionally beautiful against a tan. We're down to the last two, both of which I'm wearing on my cheeks right now. This is the one that I have layered first, This is by Julep and it is in the color Blossom. The packaging is like that, and these can all like connect if you have more than one. They actually like slide. I wonder if you can connect the cream blush to look at that, you can do it. So these, they connect. So awesome for travel. How cool is that? Oh my gosh, that just made my day. Oh my goodness gracious. So this is just more of a, it's a matte, but it's not super flat. It has some, like almost like a satin finish. But yeah, this is in Blossom. It's the powder blush. It's just a beautiful corally pink color, and it's really, you can't really go wrong with it. And again, I have it layered on, it's so beautiful on a tan. And then over that, it's my new favorite drugstore blush. It's this one here by NYX. This is one of their Baked Blush Illuminator plus bronzers. They have this in so many colors. This one is in the color Solstice. So the packaging is so stinking adorable, and it has like this little bow. Hopefully you guys can see that. And this is just a bronzy tan color. I mean, you guys can totally see a theme in my pics here, because this is what I love in the summer. And I think it's super flattering on a lot of skin tones for, you know, that are a little bit more tan in the summer. So that is Solstice. So those are my 10 blushes. I'm going to go ahead and get you close-ups of all of them and swatch them up for you. So there is the first one. That is the Balm Hot Mama. See that beautiful gold kind of sheen? It's almost like a reflex. It's so beautiful. Okay, so here is Benefit Box Blush in Dallas. And here is MAC Blush in Margin, and again that is a frost finish. And then we have MAC Blush in Sunbask, which is a sheer tone shimmer. So you can really see the difference between the Sunbask and the Margin. Then we have Nars Luster on the bottom, which is a little bit more sheer than the other ones. Doesn't swatch as well, but it applies beautifully. Nars Luster right there. I went ahead and wiped off those swatches. I just wanted to show you Nars Luster again on this part of my hand, so maybe you can see it better. It is very, the swatch is very sheer. It's hard to get a heavy swatch, but you can get a better idea that way of how it looks on the cheeks. There we have Clinique Cheek Pop in Ginger Pop. So pretty. Milani Baked Blush Luminoso right there. You can definitely see the color family that I love in the summer. Here is the Jouer Cheek Tint or Cream Blush in Peony. So vibrant, but so wearable. Jouer Powder Blush in Blossom right there, which again is the one that I'm wearing first on my cheeks underneath the next one. Last but not least, I have the NYX Baked Blush plus Highlighter plus Bronzer in the color Solstice right there. So those are my 10 blush picks for the summertime. Love to hear what your favorite blush is for the summertime. If you particularly love any of the ones that I showed, or if you have new ones or different ones that I should know about, please let me know. I love to read through those comments. And a reminder, don't forget to check out Chelsea's video on her top summer blushes, and also go and shop her trunk show at Stella Dot, and I'll have her link below for that as well. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye!